Welcome back to the Coast Watch. My name is Lockie, and this is a live watch along for the third original rivalry so far this A-League men's season. Melbourne Victory hosting Adelaide United this time around. Of course, the two teams faced just a few days ago in the FFA Cup. So the Reds looking for revenge because Melbourne Victory picked up the result in that game, winning 2-1. These sides faced at Cooper Stadium a few weeks ago as well in the league, where Melbourne Victory once again won 2-1. I see people in the live chat. Xander's here. Jezzaboy is here. Some familiar faces. Stephen, Barry. Hope you guys are all well. Kickoff in 11 minutes. It is 10 minutes now, according to my clock here. And of course, for everyone that's watching this game, if you don't know, I'm sure you know if you are here, it is available on free-to-air. So get the word around. Get your friends to tune in. It's on free-to-air. It's on Channel 10 tonight. Or you can watch on 10 Play. You can watch on the app. If you have any screen, you can watch tonight's game, which is very exciting. And it should be a very entertaining game. Let's jump straight into these lineups, people. We've got the Melbourne Victory lineup here, which we're going to run through for you right now. For the home side, Kalava, Jason Guerrier, Hamill, Miranda, Davidson. It's that consistent back four, Ryan Mashan, Brillante, and Jake Brimmer. Nishan Velupale coming in to start. Ben Falami, of course, has been fantastic on the left. And Nick D'Agostino starts up top as well. So no Margiotta in the starting lineup, no Rojas Economides. And when we look at Adelaide United, let's bring them up right now. So relatively similar to what we saw in the FFA Cup. Obviously, Timotheu slotting in the back line there alongside Jacob Tratt, so no Jakobsen. And of course, Nick Ansell's out with that long-term injury. But the big news in defense, in a defensive sense, is Joe Gauci makes his first start of the season after of course, there was the injury to Delianov, but Joe Gauci's gonna provide is a quality replacement to come in there. It's only it's one day in midfield. Stefan Mork is still hanging around. Obviously, there's been if you haven't heard, there's been sort of pretty solid rumours. I don't even want to say rumours. There's more than that, more than just rumours. Stefan Mork apparently heading off to Japan to follow Ben Halloran, who has left the club. But at the moment, he's still here and is captaining the side tonight. Craig Goodwin on the left, Bernardo on the right. George Blackwood was impressive actually last week against Wellington Phoenix, so he starts up top once again. And look, the one thing heading into this game for the Reds is that they did pick up a convincing 4-0 win in the FFA Cup. Sorry, in the league against Wellington Phoenix last time around in the league. So can they, continue at that sort of goal scoring form? And look, they did. They were pretty good in the FFA Cup against Victory. They were certainly competitive and probably could have won it. But yeah, dude. Zachary says Goodwin is looking great lately. I laughed at that's the thing, man. I laugh at the cringy dad jokes. I laugh at it. Who is playing tonight? It is Melbourne Victory, Adelaide United tonight. So yeah, very excited for this one because look, for me, there's been a lot of fixtures so far this season, especially during the early weeks of the A-League, where it's been very balanced, right? It's been very, like anyone can win. Honestly, and no disrespect to Adelaide United, and if there are any Adelaide fans here, I know Barry, who's a regular viewer to these live streams, who's in the chat. Of course, he's got his Adelaide icon as his profile picture. No disrespect to Adelaide, but Melbourne Victory should win this game. They've beaten Adelaide twice already this season, and now they're at home. They've got a very strong side. Adelaide, a little bit undermanned, I have to say. Still without, obviously no Ben Halloran, who's left the club now, no Mikael Jakobsen, and no James Delianov, and obviously George Blackwood, who, no Cassini Yengi, so George Blackwood has to really step up once again for this Red side in an attacking sense, of course. So very fascinated to see how this one's going to go. Predictions, yeah, let's drop into some predictions. What do we make of this? My score prediction heading into this one is 3-1. Is 3-1 to Melbourne Victory. I think they'll just get the win, man. I think they'll get the win. I think that's the same scoreline that they won against Western United. I can see it happening again. So I'm going to go for 3-1. But yeah, feel free to drop your score predictions down in the chat. Let me know. What do we make of it? Barry says, I hope Mork doesn't go. Look, yeah, I mean, Stefan Mork's a funny one because I see a lot of people sort of not talk crap about him, but just think he's a little bit overrated. I think Stefan Mork plays like a very sort of interesting role in this Adelaide United side, where he plays as that advanced midfielder, as a number 10, almost as a second striker at times. And his role is almost more off the ball stuff than anything, like the decoy runs that he makes, the little link up play at times is good, and he can slot in with the occasional goal here and there as well. We've got some score predictions coming in. Barry says 2-2. Jezboy also says 3-1 to Victory. Lax says 2-0 to Melbourne. Zachary says 2-1 Adelaide. Yeah, actually, who's backing an Adelaide win? Well, Costa also here saying 2-1 or 3-1 or 3-2 to United. Interesting. Oh, Liverpool fan asks, do you feel Victory will win the A-League? Well, look, I've actually been asked this a couple times in the past week or so in a couple live streams in terms of who's looking good at the moment. And look, I'm going to say it, and I have said it on a couple live streams, but I think Melbourne Victory are going to win the premiership this season, all right? Not the championship. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to say the championship, but come the end of the regular season, I think Melbourne Victory will be on top. I think so. There's no other team that really have convinced me that they're going to be up there. But honestly, I can't see anyone other than Melbourne Victory getting up there. Melbourne City have been below par so far this season. Western United will drop away. And they lost last time around against Melbourne Victory, and the other teams who are up and around there. I don't think MacArthur will get up there. I don't think they have the consistency to do it. The other team that's up and around there are my Central Coast Mariners, and of course you can see my Mariners flag, Mariners scarf, of course, sitting on the couch there in the background. I don't think Mariners will finish top. I think it's a very safe bet to say Melbourne Victory will finish premiers. What do you guys make of that? Juicy Jason's in the chat. How long to the game? About now. Another game starts in literally 4 minutes, my friend. Which reminds me, let's update that clock. That stopwatch. Of course, for anyone who's just tuning in, maybe this is your first time in a Coast to Watch Football A-League watch-along. If it is, welcome. I just want to say welcome and hope you enjoy your stay. But of course, we've got the lineup graphics here, which we'll keep updated throughout the game. And then, of course, we also have the timer here. So my timer will be running along with the game. And just for total transparency, I'm watching the free-to-air version. So I'm watching on Channel 10. So if you are watching on Channel 10, we should be pretty much in sync because it's on free-to-air. There's no sort of Wi-Fi delays. Obviously, there might be some delay in terms of you seeing me here on YouTube live. But again, this is going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun, dude. I'm keen for this. So I'm keen. I'm glad that you guys are here. It's going to be a fun time. Let's get into it, shall we? The teams are coming out. Melbourne Victory, and of course, their classy home kit. Honestly, the home kit looks good. This Melbourne Victory home kit, I like it. And Adelaide, of course, in their red kit as well. Alrighty. Hopefully a decent crowd building in Amy Park. Of course, pretty busy in Amy Park at the moment. Just next door, of course, saw the tennis, which is taking place at the moment. And do you guys watch much of the tennis? Who keeps up with the tennis here? I actually really enjoy watching the Australian Open. I do really enjoy watching the Australian Open, man. So I'm looking forward to that starting. In the chat. Zachary says, got to support an Adelaide win. Anyone taking points from Victory is good. Kangaroo Jack, do you have a joining link, bro? Would like to watch along with you. It's on free-to-air. It's on free-to-air, man. So feel free to... You can jump on Channel 10 or just search up on 10play.com. And it's free to watch. What's up, Pluggy says, I think grand final will be between Victory and MacArthur. Interesting. MacArthur going all the way, hey? Liverpool fan, you think Central Coast Mariners will do well this year? Yeah, we've started really well. And the youngsters, the young players, the most exciting thing about the Central Coast Mariners at the moment, as the teams get ready to kick off here in this game. The most exciting thing about Central Coast Mariners is that the young players are coming in, performing really well, really early, and are just going to get better. Like, they're just going to get better. They're going to grow in confidence, and we're already seeing that. So there's an upward trend at the Central Coast Mariners. Xander says, I reckon a 4-3 Melbourne Victory win. 4-3. Maybe. It could happen. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns into a high-scoring affair with, things being a bit chaotic at the moment. Teams all over the place. everyone's a bit unsettled. But hey, let's just be thankful. You know what? I will say this. Let's just be thankful that we've got some football going ahead. I know there's been another 4 games postponed from this weekend, and it is a natural. We're very accustomed to it now. It's just the way of things. We go into every round now just expecting 3 or 4 games to get postponed. Hopefully next week we can get at least half of the games going ahead. Yeah, man. Oh, what's up, us? Another interesting question. Who do you think will win the Golden Boot? You know what? I reckon the guy who's on top now will be there by the end. And that's Becca Mikkeldatzi. I think Becca Mikkeldatzi from Newcastle Jets will pick up the Golden Boot. Honestly, he's that good. He's that good. And the way that Jets play, he's going to be scoring a lot of goals. Yeah, man. Liverpool fan says, yeah, we got Matty Hatch and Nisbet. Hey, they have the potential to go far. You are right, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, my friend, Liverpool fan, because there are so many other young players who are stepping up this season. As we get ready for kickoff in this game, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're watching on free-to-air. George Blackwood standing over the ball, ready to get this kicked off. And boom, let's go. Here we go. So there is our timer there, so you can keep an eye on that if you'd like to keep up to date with the time that I'm running at, which is live to what we're seeing here on free to air. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Alrighty, let's do it. All right. Here we go. Melbourne victory. Adelaide United. All right. Is Melbourne victory just going to dominate things here? Are they going to dominate possession? I think they'll be looking to do that. I think they'll be looking to do that early. I did say Becca Mikkeldatzi. Yeah, I think it's a safe bet. I think he's going to grab so many goals this season. You know what I mean? So many goals. He's already grabbed 4. 3 of them. Oh no, he didn't score 3. He scored 2 against Wellington Phoenix. Keep thinking he scored a hat trick. Oh, that's my bad. One change on the lineup. Looks like it is Jay Barnett slotting in at left back, actually, rather than Davidson. That's my bad. Here we go. Victory on the ball early. Jake Brimmer. I can't recall ever seeing Jay Barnett slot in at left back. For those that don't know, Barnett, good young player. Predominantly a sort of central midfielder. But he is left-footed. So slotting in at left back. Interesting. Fascinating stuff. Alrighty. Looks like a somewhat decent crowd at the stadium tonight at Amy Park. Stefan Mork on the ball, spreading it for Bernardo. Keep an eye out on Bernardo, man. This could be a big game for Bernardo. Up against Jay Barnett. There we go. All right, updated lineup there. Okay. It's about 20 seconds delayed. That sounds about right. With YouTube lives, there always is a bit of a delay anyway. There always is a bit of a shift. But your formation things are so clean. Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it. Who do I think will win the Golden Glove? Good question. Philip Curto. I mean, he's been so good to start off the season so far. So yeah, Philip Curto. Watching the A-League and playing Rocket League. That sounds like a good Saturday night. If you're in isolation, good way to spend it. Listening to Coast Watch. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Couple minutes into this game already. Adelaide getting their foot on the ball here. Nice ball forward, looking for Ryan Kiddo. And look, I'll say it right now. Ryan Kiddo has been shifted into left back ahead of Josh Cavallo. And it's working really well so far. Ryan Kiddo just provides a lot more attacking threat. You can see me as in the middle of the park. Adelaide Crows says, hey mate, it annoys me that 10 don't show the formations. I think they usually do, But I did notice actually just before that they had the graphic all messed up. So they usually do. Sometimes they get it wrong. Sometimes it's a bit off. Yeah. As the rain begins to fall, where are you guys tuning in from? I'm of course, for those that don't know, I'm on the central coast of New South Wales, and storms apparently meant to be lashing New South Wales of the eastern coast, and I haven't gotten any of it except for now it's just started raining. Okay. But we've got some football to watch, so it's okay. All right, here we go. Barry says, I got a second screen for my computer so I can watch the football and Coast Watch at the same time. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Barry, for always tuning in, always see you on these live streams. And many of you guys always see what's up here. Central Coast Mariners for Life is always here as well. Costa's tuning in from Adelaide. Person 1201. Oh! Here's me reading comments. Almost a chance there for the Reds. Was it Stefan Mork? Person's tuning in from Sydney. Very nice. Chance here, Stefan Mork. Oh, it was a deflection off Roderick Miranda. Ooh, Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan coming in with the big questions tonight. Says, do you think Brisbane Roar will get the wooden spoon? I'm actually going to back my initial ladder prediction. That I did a ladder prediction video during pre-season. For those that don't know, I called Wellington to come last, and I'm going to back that. I'm going to stick with that. Chance here for Lupale. Oh, big chance. Nishan Velupale, far post. That was a good ball. Who played in the cross? Was that a Falami cross? Dude, look out. Yeah, it was. Look out for those two to combine as well. They're both fast, exciting players. Good to see Velupale get some minutes here, some starting minutes, and good opportunity. I don't know if he was trying to shoot there. Man. That looked like he was passing it. It was very, very, very side-footed. Very side-footed. Bit empty for a victory game, says Zachary. You're probably right. A little bit. You probably have to give that, put that down to obviously the pandemic situation, which probably doesn't help, of course. What's up says as a Raw fan. I sadly think Raw might pick up the wooden spoon. Raw, I don't think. I don't know, man. I'm still a bit more optimistic about Brisbane compared to Phoenix, to be honest. I think Brisbane just have a few more X factor players when you look at the likes of Mila Jusnic, Parsons. Luka Ivanovic has looked okay. Ramadak Bari. Whereas Wellington, I mean, they've brought in Sandoval, which is... Oh, is that a pen? Is that a free kick? I thought it was in the box. It was Jake Brimmer who went down. And it's just on the edge of the box. I want to see this again. I thought it was inside. Oh no, it's definitely outside. Definitely outside. I did not see that properly. Where to watch live? You can watch live on 10 Play. On 10 Play or on Channel 10. Channel 10. If you're watching from Australia. If you're watching from outside Australia, can't help you, sorry. It does get shown internationally. I just can't remember off the top of my head where it gets shown internationally. Shout out to the little contingent of Reds fans in that corner of the stadium. Solid little group there of Adelaide fans. All right, is this goal time? We're almost 8 minutes into the game. Jake Brimmer is stepping up. We have seen him banging some free kicks in the past. Here we go. Jake Brimmer. Free kick. Out against the wall. Jay Barnett with a long-range strike. Goes high and wide. Hooey. Honestly surprised to see... let's jump in with some of this team news, actually. And I don't know whether anyone watching can provide some insight now. But... Jay Barnett starting ahead of the likes of Lee Brock. Well, Lee Broxham looks like he's unavailable. He's not on the bench. And no Stefan Negro as well. Got Aaron Anderson, Zayden Bello are the other defenders on the bench as well. All right, so a bit of a youthful bench for Melbourne Victory. Youthful bench for both sides, it has to be said tonight, actually. Jake Brimmer gets the cross in. Cleared away by Lopez. Okay. Look, I think if Adelaide are going to want to get something out of this game, they're going to not let Victory just pin them back into their own halves, you know what I mean? Which could happen. And even stuff like this, like they're going to be careful not to give the ball away so easily, like they did just then. Yavi Lopez just passing the ball away. Throw in for Victory. Wow. Throw in for Victory here in a decent position. I did watch the new Spider-Man. Actually, I think I brought that up. I don't usually talk about like other random stuff in these live streams, but I brought that up on a live watch along I think a couple weeks ago. I think it was like the Western Adelaide watch along I did a few weeks ago. Yeah, dude, watched it opening day, loved it. So good. Here we go. Bernardo, look at him go, man. And he's coming up against Jay Barnett, who's you know, not a standard left back. So Jay Barnett I could see Jay Barnett getting caught out at times here. It's going to be a fascinating battle. That's on that the right wing for Adelaide, left back position for Melbourne Victory. It's going to be a fascinating tussle over there. Ooh, Lupale wins the foul. He looked like he went down super easily. Ryan Kiddo just with a sneaky push in the back, maybe. He looked like he went down very easy. All right. So, free kick for Victory once again. In a nice position. Jake Brimmer could get a good cross in here. All right. Is there a goal in here for Victory? Here we go, Jake Brimmer. Hamill in the box. Miranda in the box. They're the tall timber. D'Agostino's in there as well. Jason Gary's in there. Jason Gary has scored a goal in our Victory's last league game against Western here. Brimmer with a good cross. Ooh. Brendan Hamill with a header just goes over the top. The liner's picking on Kiddo, says Adelaide Crows. Yeah, a couple decisions not going his way. Yeah, man. Ooh, random question. Lockie says, Xander, if you were a pro footballer, what number do you reckon you'd wear? When I did play, I was always number 8 because I was a central midfielder, so probably number 8. The thing is, if I was a pro footballer, which of course I'm not, nowhere near, I probably wouldn't even play central mid because I'm probably not that fit anymore. So, but yeah, I'd be number 8. That's just what I always wore. Back in the day, back in the good old days. Yeah. What do you guys? Anyone else that plays football? What number do you wear? What number do you wear in your team? It is a good question. Zachary says, I feel like the black A-League logo was a bad idea when you have to put the white backing on it like that. Well, I assume you're talking about on the Adelaide shirts, and I think there's actually a reason for this. And someone, if you know otherwise, correct me if I'm wrong. But some clubs, if you look at the kits in the A-League this season, some clubs do have sort of this white thing with the black logo, and some clubs actually have it embedded into, like, actually don't have like a background part. It's just like on the kit. I think what Adelaide did is that they got all the kits manufactured before the rebrand, and they made the decision to sort of just like stick the new logos over the top. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember hearing, right? I think that's what I remember hearing. So, from memory, Adelaide are the only team that have it. Like if you notice Victory's kits, they don't have a white patch with the logo. My Central Coast Mariners, they don't have that. So I remember Adelaide. Adelaide were one of the first teams. I think Adelaide were like the second team to announce their kit. think Brisbane were the first, like age, like Brisbane like released their kit like 4 months before the season started, like something crazy like that. And then I think Adelaide were pretty early too. Hey, ooh, everyone's dropping their numbers. 11, 2, 19. 19 because the 14 kit was too big. That was number 8, number 6. Very nice, very nice. Right mid, right back, says Dr. Dingo, wearing 14. Very nice. Good to see that so many viewers play football. That's it's interesting. It's interesting. Good stuff. Manly says I wear 16 because of Roy Keane. All right, here we go. Victory. Oh, good run for Lamy. Plays it in. Bremer in the box. Blocked by Trat. Brillante goes back. Hamill. Victory on the front foot. Victory on the front foot here. They're going back there. As soon as I say that. Ooh, nice pass, Miranda. All right, what's on for them here? Jay Barnett. Ryan Mashan. What do you guys make of Ryan Mashan? This defensive midfielder for Melbourne Victory. He's very calm on the ball. He always is. Nice addition to this Victory side. Very nice addition. WhatsApp says number 10 because of Danzaki. Very nice. Oh, Barry, is there any way I can find the stats on how much football has grown in Australia? Interesting question. I'm not sure where exactly you'd find that. I'm sure there are some resources out there. I would just go about Googling it and see what you can find. Foul on D'Agostino in the final third, and Victor, we've got another free kick in a dangerous position. I think it was Goodwin who fouled him. Zachary Warren, number 6. Good to see a lot of midfielders in here. Yeah, Dingo. Yeah, I think that is right. There is an A-League website for all games to search up A-League attendances. Yeah, I've heard of that too. I think there's a Twitter page that does it too, actually. Eamon says number 2 because of Daniel McBreen. What a player he was. Fantastic. And how good that like the Mariners Golden Boot winner from 2013, Daniel McBreen. The dude wore number 2 of all numbers. Isn't that just how iconic? Pretty sure Matt Simon wore 2 for a brief period too. I think Matt Simon wore number 2. But yeah, when I think of number 2s for the Mariners, it's always associated with McBreen now. All right, here we go. Another good free kick in a very similar position to what they had just a couple minutes ago. Melbourne Victory. Jake Brimmer to deliver again towards Guerrier. Headed clear by Blackwood. Ramashan. That's not on target at all. Not on target. Xander says, I went to Wollongong Wolves trials when I was 14 and got picked. I was released at 17. Went to Sutherland Sharks trials, but they didn't want me to miss my day as a possible pro. Xander talks football. Actually, and is there anyone... That's actually cool to hear that you went for all those trials, though. But is anyone here, like, actively pursuing a professional career? Like, let me know. Like, I've asked the question what kit numbers you guys are, and there's gotten a lot of answers. So who's actually sort of, like, pursuing something? That was one of my dreams as a kid. I gave it up when I was, like, 13, though. I was like, nah. It sort of occurred to me early on that I was better at maybe talking about it than I was playing it. Mariners for Life says, I'm a left back at number 7. Very nice. Ryan Kiddo. Ryan Kiddo's a left back who wears number 7. He's on the ball right now. Michael Zulo's a left back that wears number 7 as well. There's probably some others out there that I can't think of off the top of my head. Ooh, nice little move from D'Agostino who gets fouled. One day's not happy. Stephen Mork's not happy. Whew. Liverpool fan says, quick question. Can you do a Melbourne Victory career mode in FIFA 22? I liked it when you did the Central Coast Mariners career mode. Watched every video the day you posted it. And I did every signing. Could be interesting. Definitely open to doing more FIFA content. Definitely with more A-League teams. And yeah, it'd be fun to try another A-League team. I was thinking of maybe doing maybe one of the lower teams that need a bit of building. Like maybe a Wellington Phoenix. Or here's another team that maybe needs a little bit of sculpting. You know, just to make it a bit interesting, like a bit challenging, just to sort of, really... Because I feel like Melbourne Victory, they've got such a strong squad at A-League standards, you know? Yeah. Adelaide Crows says, I play grade in the country and coach under 14s. Very nice. What's up? Says, I'm trialing for one of these pro teams near me. Very nice. Very nice. Trialing for a semi-pro team. Cool. So good. It's always interesting hearing, like, because obviously the football sort of, the gateways, or not the gateway, what's the word I'm looking for? Pathway into, to A-League level, which is sort of obviously the top in Australia. It's interesting seeing the pathways there. So that's how it works. Hey, when you're that young, you're sort of going for trials. You're looking to get into sort of these younger squads. I know a lot of people follow, I don't know if any of them are in here now, but like I know a lot of the guys from the Young Mariners Academy squads from like even under 14s, 15s, 16s, whatever, follow the page, which is awesome. So some followers with them too. And obviously, with the Mariners, I like actually good examples, Harry Steele. I think Harry Steele has said he's been with the academy since he was a young teenager as well. So it works, man. If you work hard, dude. Dude, I'd love for like, if we're still doing these watch-alongs in like 5-10 years time, I'd love for, if one of you guys turn pro, like you have to give me a shout out or something. Right? You have to like, come back and let me know. Or like, if one of you guys signed for an A-League team, just let me know. I really want it to happen now. It'd be a lot of fun. Just to be like, hey, he watched the live streams back in the day. And of course, everyone who is here right now, you're here for the first season of Coast Watch Watch-alongs, which I'm sure will run for many years to come. Chance here for Adelaide. Bernardo, good tackle. Miranda, good stuff. Dingo says Bailey Wright played for the local club I played for. Very nice, very nice. Wales when I was 16. Broke my leg and lost interest playing in a high level. Yeah, it's always a shame to hear when injuries stop people's careers. It's always a tricky thing to handle. Hey, Xander says it's funny because I reportedly got when I was 16 got scouted by Sydney FC and they wanted me. Now I'm 19 and it's in the Cove every week. Yeah, we see that a lot, don't we? I mean, Alex Paulson is the most recent one. Fans of these clubs who are now going on to play. Which is great. That's what's great. Now the A-League's, 15 or so years old. That you're getting people who grew up watching the games and now playing for the club. Jacob Farrell, another one of the Mariners. Oh, what a chance! Corner for the Reds. Craig Goodwin with that far post delivery. And oh my God, Jacob Tratt steaming in at the far post. Had all of the space and should have finished. Here's the replay. Goodwin. What a corner. Oh, what a chance. I can't believe Tratt's missed that. That's an incredible opportunity. Tratt just completely mistimed it. Well, that's the best chance of the game so far. Best chance of the game so far. Jacob Tratt has fluffed his lines. Big time. That's right, Mariners for life. Going all the way. Adelaide Crows says Tratt isn't good enough for MPL. Oh, Calava's coming out. He handled that well, Calava. It's always a bit nervy when the goalies come out. Oh, okay, Timotheo's giving the ball away. Here's a chance for victory on the break. Play the ball through Brimmer. Oh, what a chance. Brimmer still on. He should have passed it through. D'Agostino was in, dude. It probably was a tricky pass to play. There were players in the pathway. Here's Brimmer once again involved. Plays across in. Oh, Vilupale misses it. Keep it in, son. Come on, chase the ball. Why'd you give up? Why do you give up? Nishan Vilupale. Liverpool fan says, my name's Harry, and I play for an academy and started at 10 years old. Nice. Nice. Okay. This has been a good start. Good start to this game so far. Melbourne victory just on top a little bit more. More so, you'd have to say. But, dude, that Jacob Tratt chance a couple minutes ago. They should be in the lead, the Reds. Honestly, that's the best chance of the game so far. All right. Adelaide in possession here, which is good. They need to keep the ball. What's the plan here? Here's a nice little move from Bernardo, who tucked back in and then launched for the run. Bernardo Oliveira on the ball into the box. He's got 3 plays. Oh, he gets past them, but he loses the ball. He's a good player, man. I like him. He reminds me, Bernardo, he's not quite the same player, but his agility and his unpredictability on the ball, is that a word? Unpredictability? He's not very predictable. It reminds me of Josh Nisbet. And he's small in stature like that too. And it's deceptive when those players are so small. But they're quite hard to get off the ball sometimes. Cross in from Kito. Victory defense deal with it. Miranda able to outmuscle George Blackwood there. Okay. So Victor... Oh, D'Agostino might be away here. He slipped a little bit. D'Agostino's broken away on the left. Good recovery one day. Oh, good 50-50 challenge. Surely it's play on. I'd give that play on, man. Foul's gone the way of one day for Adelaide. Xander says, on my Sunday League team, with this 30-year-old who played in the Lyon Academy in France until he was 17 and then moved to Australia. That's cool. He's a beast that Loki carries us. Yeah, I used to play Sunday League a few years ago. I did it for just like a year. And it was just chaotic, man. I don't know how you guys do it. It's yeah, dude. It can get pretty intense at times. Like, it can get pretty rough at times, eh? Bernardo not almost in there, but Reds do win the throw-in. But yeah, man. Sunday League. Fun stuff, hey? Oh, would you do a Socceroos watch-along? Definitely keen to do a Socceroos watch-along. And keep an eye out, potentially on January 27th, which is not too far away, for a Socceroos watch-along for the game that's coming up at this stadium that we're watching this game at Amy Park. Socceroos playing, of course, a qualifier on Jan 27th. So keep an eye on the old YouTubes here. And yeah, stay subscribed, I guess, if you want to stay updated for that. Stefan Walk with a cross, gets blocked, headed clear. Miranda's been looking good at the back so far. Oh, slight tackle from Blackwood. Victory, good passing from Victory to break out. It's good, man. Look at them go. Here we go. The 4 plays in attack. It's Falami. Passes it in for D'Agostino. Brillante with a shot. Blocked by Timotheu. The Victory finding some gaps here. Adelaide just a little bit sloppy at times, which is what hurt them in the cup during the week. It did. Ryan says, I've not played for the last 2 seasons. Got invited to join in over 45s for this season, but I don't think I'll be playing. Dude, my dad used to play in, I don't think he played over 45s. I think he played over 35s. And I remember going on, I was like, this is like years ago. And that stuff's rough, dude. Watching it is like kind of scary. I was like, oh my God, these guys are physical, man. It was entertaining. Like, it was fun to watch, but they were kind of brutal. But yeah, man. All right. Okay, let's keep the ball, Adelaide. Let's go. Look, if Adelaide could like sneak into half-time with a 1-0 lead, it's going to make for a very interesting second half. Stefan Mork switches the play nicely to Craig Goodwin. Craig Goodwin on the ball on the left. Has got Gary for company. Cuts inside. Nice pass in. This is a good play. Back in for Goodwin. Ooh, that was a nice little movement and nice passing there. Nice little combo from Mork and Goodwin. Nice stuff. Manly fan, this is so random. Manly fan, I found out my English teacher this year. Played 1 game for Valencia and then played for Newcastle Jets. I'm just trying to think what's their name? I'm trying to think of a Newcastle Jets player that's played 1 game for Valencia. And is now a school teacher. That's so random. What's their name? I might know them. Not know them, but know of them. Stay hydrated, everyone, especially in this Aussie summer heat. Quite a warm day here on the New South Wales Central Coast. 30-ish. went out for a run earlier today and was in the air conditioning for most of the day inside. And I was like, I'll go for a run. Didn't realize how hot it was outside. Almost died 5 minutes into the run. But we survived because I had a watch along to do at nighttime. I was like, I can't die. I can't die today. I'm doing a watch along on YouTube. An A-League watch along for Melbourne victory from Adelaide United. Ryan says, finally, Adelaide did not get a penalty. It's going to happen. It has to happen, right? Adelaide are going to get a penalty in this game. It's going to happen, isn't it? His name is Robert Tall. That doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't ring a bell. All right, approaching the half an hour mark in this game. And look, Adelaide United are in this, dude. They're in this. They're showing possession stats so far. 57% possession to Adelaide. I think that'll please Ross Aloisi, who, of course, for those that don't know, Carl Vert, I believe, still has COVID. Tested positive for COVID the other day, recently, I think. So Carl Vert, Adelaide head coach, still not there. Ross Aloisi running things on the touchline. All right. Victory in their attacking half now. Mashan. This is good pressure from Adelaide, but the victory finding the gaps of space. Brillante, that's a clever pass. D'Agostino's going to get on the end of this, man. Oh, dude, what? No way that stayed in. That was a weird one. Like, it seemed like an easy ball for D'Agostino to collect, and he got a touch on it, and then it just rolled out of play. It was a weird one. Okay. Sure, you come for a run with me when come down to Sydney for FA Cup semi-finals, dude. You know how crazy sweaty it gets during games alone. You think I'd go for a run and then a game? I'd die. I would die. How good's mid-game ads? We got mid-games ads. Shout out to everyone that's watching on free to air. We've got we've got. Actually, that does look tasty. The Macca's, what are they? Like the drinks. I don't even know what they're called, dude. Dude, they're doing 3 ads. What's going on? Did I miss something? Is there an injury? If you're watching on free to air right now, they're currently in their 3rd ad. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. I'll take 1. I'll take 2. You giving me 3? Is it halftime or what? All right, we're back. 3 ads. 3 ads. Oh, drinks break. Wait, is it a drinks break? Yeah, no, it's a drinks break. It looks like it's a drinks break at least. That's actually a good cue for me to get some water. Let's top up the water. Good stuff. Good content, eh? Dude, there is no way I'd be sitting in the Cove. Devon drinks break, Devondale Dairy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Have I missed something? Are you talking about A-League memes? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Manly fan says, do you remember the first game last year when Sydney played Wellington and the camera missed the goal? Yes. I do remember that. Oh, that's a handball for sure. Classic peak A-League, right? All right. Would I take Goodwin at the Mariners? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think he's fantastic. Ooh, shot from D'Agostino gets blocked. Oh, Falami wins the foul. He sort of took it. He knew Isaias was behind him. He sort of, lent into him a little bit just to get it. Watch this replay. Falami. Yeah, he knew. Smart boy. Isaias just going in for the challenge. And I think he's telling that to the referee. All right. Another free kick here for victory. This is what, their 4th free kick in a good position. This is the 4th free kick in the final third. It's been fouls galore so far in a defensive sense for Adelaide United. Velupile and Brimmer standing over this one. Surely Brimmer to play in the in-swinger. Here we go. Standing over it. The tension. Players in the box. It will be Brimmer. Good delivery. Headed clear by Trat. That's good stuff. That's Trat again. That's his second really good defensive clearance. Headed clearance. Ball back in from Barnett. Comes to Brimmer. Falami. Falami loses the ball. Bernardo can break away here. Well done, Mashan. Oh, boy. Xander says, how's Ben Falami playing? Seemed pretty good last season. Haven't seen him yet this year. He's been fantastic this year. He's been fantastic. He's arguably been their best player. I think Jake Brimmer's probably been their best player, but Falami's been fantastic. And I think he started every game. Melbourne Victory fans that are in here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ben Falami started every game so far this season. He's sort of locked in that left wing position. Shot stats are up on the screen. 9 to Victory, only 3 to Adelaide. But Adelaide have been in the game, man. They've had good spells of possession. Here's Falami. Barnett with the overlap. Brimmer goes back. D'Agostino wants to cross in the middle. Watch Jake Brimmer, man. The way he floats around. He's on the ball now. He's found the space. Falami. Good shape by the Reds, though. They're holding him out. It's a fascinating battle. Brimmer's now on the left. Falami. Whew. Ball over the top looking for D'Agostino. It's going to go out. Jack says 3-0 Melbourne victory, please. Could happen. Could happen. Yeah, man. Ooh, Manly fan says, would one Mata be a good marquee signing for the A-League? Needs to grow at a quicker pace. One Mata. I could see that happening, man. I could see that happening. He's obviously not really, he's not a key player at Manchester United anymore, eh? Xander says, the Hyundai A-League name is better than the Isuzu Ute A-League name. Oh, yeah, I think everyone agrees that it definitely is a lot smoother. Oh, here's a chance of victory. Brillante gets it pinched off by Quito. He's going to get the ball back, though. Scramble it away, only as far as Velupile. Cross comes in, far post. Is that in? It's still in. Falami. Victory. Oh, no, they have called it now. Goal kick. Whew. Oh, Bunnings A-League would be elite, wouldn't it, Zachary? It would, eh? Should we, Oh. I totally missed a chance, didn't I? Was anyone here for a live watch along a couple weeks ago where I totally, missed a goal? Is D'Agostino who's in? That's a good cover. I did miss a chance. Good cover there from Ryan Kiddo. Good cover. Great cover. We've got, what do we got here? It's one of these dark chocolate lint balls. Smashed through the milk chocolate ones, which of course are the best. I've never actually tried a dark chocolate one. But there's a corner here for victory. Here we go. They've had a number of set pieces this half alone. Will it finally pay off? Look at the players bunched in the middle, man, around that penalty spot. So many. Brimmer once again with the delivery. It's once again a good one. It comes out again, man. Adelaide are dealing with this. Barnett. Brillante. Jason Gary will have a swing. Comes out to Brimmer. Isaias is there to block and will just about deal with it. Oh my God, it's a terrible clearance. Miranda. Is that Hamill? Yeah, it's Brendan Hamill with a longer strike. That was a terrible clearance from Isaias. Gee whiz. Ooh, Manly fan says, should they bring back A-League All-Stars? Xander says A-League All-Stars would be epic. I'm not a fan. Look, I'm not super against it. Like if they did, I wouldn't be upset, but I don't really care all that much for it, to be honest. It was fun when it happened, but I just think it's a bit gimmicky. You know what I mean? And I want to try and avoid the gimmickiness. There's nothing wrong with it, to be fair. There's nothing wrong with it. Like it doesn't really do any harm, but I'm not crying out for it. Hey, look, credit to Adelaide United, who are now 40 minutes in this game and have defended quite well. Like, Victory have been bombarding them, set piece after set piece. And they're not even getting, like, clear shots away from these set pieces, Victory. Apart from a couple of these long-range strikes. And maybe that D'Agostino chance just a moment ago. Ryan Mashan, that's fair play. All right. Here's Bernardo. They're utilising Bernardo a lot on this right-hand side, getting it out to him. And he's, here we go. He's one-on-one with Barnett. Take him on, son. Take him on. Brings it in. Mork! Good strike! Oh, just wide. Gosh, that was a great chance. How good's Bernardo, man? Look at him. What a move. Bernardo Oliveira, one-on-one with Barnett. Look how Miranda had to get dragged across to sort of help him out. Cut inside and the easy pass in from Mork. And, dude, that could have gone in the back of the net. You reckon Kalava would have saved that? I don't know, dude. Hey, let's crack into this Lindt dark chocolate. It's the last one. You know what that's like when you got a big like variety pack of chocolates and like your least favorite one is the last one. You're like, might as well eat this only the last one. Oh my god, Gauchi's missed the ball. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I thought I was gonna end up so much worse. Wow, Joe Gauchi just came flying out and missed the ball outside the box. That was a big panic at the back there for Adelaide for a second. I want to see a replay of that. Bernardo, the best youngster, no doubt. Oh, look, he's looking good. I'll give him that. He's looking very promising. Here's the replay of Joe Gauchi flying out and what is he doing? He was nowhere near it. Joe Gauchi completely missing the flight of the ball. Not long now till half time. Is there a goal on here for Adelaide? Maybe. All right, let's do the dark chocolate, man. Valente. D'Agostino. Good play, Victory. Valupale. Oh, that's a foul. I'd give him a card, dude. That was cynical. Timotheo with a foul. Yeah. CR7 Aftershave Australian Ronaldo League. That's hilarious. That's fantastic. I love that. It's great. Ryan says, the problem with the All-Stars team concept is you piece a team together of a team who don't know each other and then you expect them to compete against a cohesive team from an elite league. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's not even meant to be like a real game. It's just a bit of fun. It's just like it's just an advertisement for football, isn't it? I guess in that sense, it would probably help expand the A-League brand a bit. All right, Brimmer with a free kick. He went for goal and it was nowhere near. That's Brimmer's 2000th free kick of the game so far. He's had so many. And it's looking likely that we're going to head into the halftime sheds with a 0-0 scoreline. Which, I mean, we've seen Victory score plenty of first half goals so far this season. But it might not happen in this game. All right. Goodwin, Blackwood, headed clear. One day. Nice chip over Mork. Can he keep going with it? Good work, Hamill gets in there. Physical stuff in the middle, and oh, another foul. That on Mork? I don't know about that. Bit of a weird one. Oh, maybe. Sort of took him out a little bit. So how long is Stefan Mork going to stick around for? We're hearing that he's going to Japan. It's obviously not fully confirmed yet, but Halloran's gone. I imagine Mork won't be far away too from leaving. You have to point out as well, he's the club captain. They lose that leadership as well. Hey. Zachary says, what about Melbourne versus Sydney All Stars? Just the two teams combined. Each city for a big city derby, A-League, State of Origin, Victoria, New South Wales. Nah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Sorry, man. I think initially it might sound like a cool idea, but nah. Like again, like it's cool for the NRL to do that and whatever, but it's not a very football-y thing to do, is it? I don't know. Especially like when you're putting those rival teams together. It just feels weird. You know what I mean? Jack says, I guess Melbourne not winning by a margin of 2. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. They can turn it around. I'd be surprised if it ends 0 at full time. I think there will be goals in the second half. Ooh, good showing of Victory active fans there behind the goal. Left side of the screen. 3 minutes injury time for that drinks break. And Victory have a free kick in their own half. Going to send it long. Goodwin heads. Velupale. Guerrier. Look at this. Look how condensed Adelaide are making the field, man. They're just packing them in. It's they've done well. Credit to Adelaide for their defensive energy in this game so far. Yeah, dude. My go for a run. I'll keep on AirPods though. Have a good one. All good, dude. All good. Enjoy your run. Almost half time here. Is there one more chance maybe for Victory to grab a goal? D'Agostino has worked hard. Adelaide will be cool with the scoreline, man. Adelaide are going to be cool with the scoreline to take this into half-time. You know, it's something they can build on in the second half. And this is going to be, you know, this is one of the hardest away trips in the league this season. It is going to be that for the rest of the season for sure. So, Adelaide, who were lackluster at the start of the season, here Victory away though. Brimmer, D'Agostino in the middle. Right idea. Execution just wasn't on. Both D'Agostino, Brimmer especially, works so hard this half. He's been heavily involved, man. Ryan says it might add nil since all the commentators predicted goals. Commentators curse, eh? I think we'll see 1 or 2 in the second half for sure. The game will open up. Victory have found gaps. And there is halftime. It is halftime in this one. It is 0-0, but still a very fascinating game. Victory have been finding pockets of space and have had probably the better of the chances overall. But credit to Adelaide, who have defended well and have had some of their chances themselves. Jacob Trapp with a fantastic chance to score early in the game. And then it was Stefan Mork who had a good shot that went wide as well. Not too many strikes on target, really challenging the keepers. But some fascinating play already so far in this game, hey? What do you guys make of it? What do we make of it, man? I think the second half... Look, dude, I think Adelaide are going to be a little bit high on confidence knowing that they were able to keep Victory out for 45 minutes. And if they can just stick to this game plan and grab a goal in the counter-attack, I think they'll be a little bit optimistic heading into the second half. You know what I mean? But for Melbourne Victory, I mean, they've always got goal threat, regardless of what time in the game it is. Look, at this rate, maybe a 1-1. Maybe 1-1. But look, a draw would be a great result for Adelaide United. Be a fantastic result for Adelaide United. I think it would. I think I'd take it, dude. Whereas Victory being at home, imagine they'd want to win, hey? Zachary says Victory aren't looking like the team that fought for the top of the table. Yeah, I mean, I think they've been okay. They've been good. They've created good chances. Jake Brim's involved. But yeah, just a couple of times, maybe a little bit of lack of... there was a couple of times where the passes were a little bit off. Some of Brim's crosses were a little bit wayward at times. I want to see... They've got to get the likes of Volupele and Falami in more like one-on-one positions going down the line, hey? Alex says, I'm an Adelaide United fan, but how crap is Blackwood? Yeah, I don't even know if George Blackwood has touched the ball in this half, man. Hey, he's barely been involved. He's barely been involved. He had a decent game last week against Phoenix. I thought it was okay. Lax says Isaias hasn't been good. Yeah, he's been run ragged, hasn't he? Ryan also says I don't rate Blackwood. Look, yeah, I certainly think he's not the answer to Adelaide's striking woes. But, you know, they're without Mo Toure at the moment. They're without Cassini Yengi, so it's really all they've got, hey? Luke is in here and says, how have Victory not scored? They have had plenty of chances, haven't they? But look, I was actually saying it before, credit to Adelaide for their defensive structure. They're really, at times, sort of blocking up, you know, plugging the holes, not letting Victory find too much space in that final third. Zachary says they're playing good, especially in midfield, shutting down most chances of United. Usually see more venom from Victory punishing mistakes. That's a good point. They gotta really capitalise on those mistakes, hey? Because yeah, Adelaide can be sloppy at times. Liberal fan says Blackwood is a flop. Lucas says Victory controlled the half. But the question from this half is whoever scored. I think is that whoever scores, I think wins the game from this half. Alex says with Lachlan Brook coming back and this Asian striker coming in, I don't know if we are going to get anywhere. Oh look, Lachlan Brook's a fascinating one. It is a fascinating one. It's almost very similar to the way, not Stefan Mork, because I mean Stefan Mork went overseas and came back, but he was at Brisbane and stuff as well, and had time at Melbourne City. But Lachlan Brook, those who don't know, he was a young player who came up through Adelaide, and has spent some time overseas at Brentford in the UK, and now looks like we're hearing he's going to be returned to Adelaide. So fascinating to see how he starts back in. We've seen other good young Aussies midfielders tear it up. Riley McGree, prime example. And yeah, this foreign striker, very interested to see who they bring in. Yeah. So look, it's uncertain for Adelaide. It's uncertain. But look, they're not in a bad position after that big win against Wellington Phoenix. And probably at the moment they're sitting in an okay position. I think they're like 7th, which isn't the worst place. It has to be said, though, that of course so many games to be played amongst so many of these other teams. But yeah, at the moment, I mean, this would be one, if the result stays as it is, a draw, it's going to be, for Adelaide, 1 win, 4 draws, 2 losses. Goal difference of 2, positive +2, which is okay. I think they'll take the draw, man. Even if they lose, they'll stay 7th, of course. Wanderers do play tomorrow against City, though. That's right, Luca. Bernardo's playing very well. Look out for him in the second half, indeed. Indeed. Barry says full-time. My score now for full-time is 1-1. Look, I think that's a realistic possibility. I think both teams showed that they could get on the score sheet in this game. It wasn't all victory. It wasn't all one-way traffic. That's for sure. Liverpool fan says, to be honest, I don't rate Marchand. I feel he doesn't hold the midfield well with Brillante. I think he's pretty good, Marchand. I think he does a good job. Yeah, dude. Jezza Boy says, full-time prediction, 1-0 victory. Interesting. Ooh, Lucas says, the loss for victory is Davidson, Rojas, Margiotta, Economides, but Velupile, I assume you're talking about, is playing well. Same as Falami and Daggers. Brimmer hasn't been 100%, but Victory's midfield has dominated. I probably agree with that. That assessment of the game so far. Yeah. What's my name? My name is Lockie. Stay hydrated. Oh, halftime cup of tea. Did anyone say halftime cup of tea? Maybe I should pan my camera across to the kitchen so you guys can watch me make halftime cup. Nah, it's kind of weird. We're going to make a halftime cup of tea, which is a regular occurrence here in the live streams. So let's punch the kettle on. Halftime cup of tea. Halftime cup of tea. Halftime cup of tea. What's this room? Kangaroo Jack says Bruce was spotted in Adelaide today with Cosmina having a coffee. I will not believe it. I do not believe it. Halftime cup of tea. That's right. That's right. What's everyone's go-to halftime beverage? What's everyone's go-to halftime drinky? Did I just say drinky? I apologize. I've never said drinky in my entire life. Where is the sophisticated league? Get a gaming chair. Dude, yeah, check this out. I've literally got... it's just like a chair. It's just like a wooden chair. It's got a comfy seat. But I don't need a fancy gaming chair, man. Like, you see all those, like... Oh, hang on. Hold the phone. Sorry, let's pause the conversation. Who is this hosting the halftime show? I've never seen this man before in my entire life, and he is 7 foot tall next to Archie Thompson. This is hilarious. You guys watching the halftime show? Who's this guy? I'm serious. I've never seen him before. And, of course, don't have the audio on because I'm doing this thing. That's hilarious. Who is this guy? Can someone provide me some information? Yeah, dude. Do I live by myself, Mr. Coastwatch? I am in this apartment by myself. Currently. Alex says he's currently out of contract, but I don't know. If Borussia went to Adelaide, dude, can you imagine the scenes? Yeah. This Kogan mesh chair? Maybe I should check out Kogan. Not sponsored. The kettle's boiled, so let's grab the tea. Halftime cup of tea. Halftime cup of tea. Halftime cup of tea in my baby Yoda mug. Halftime cup of tea. I'm watching A-League. Dude, we're making a song. We're making the halftime cup of tea song. Halftime cup of tea while watching the A-League. Oh, this is so lame. It's so lame. Yeah, dude, we're drinking chamomile tea while watching the A-League. Does it get any better? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Yeah, right? He's so tall. Alex says he looks... We're talking, of course, about the guy who was running the halftime show, who, I mean, no disrespect to the man. I'm sure he's an established journalist. But Alex says he looks like Scotty from Prank Patrol. He sort of does, eh? Xander says he's so tall. Oh, that is hot. That is extremely hot. Do you ever do that? Where you go in to drink the tea and I always put a bit of cold water in it. This is completely unrelated. I always like to put a little bit of cold water in it. Going for that sip, and I was like, way hotter than you think. You burn yourself. On a Star Wars point of things, Dill's just asked, and of course we've got the Baby Yoda mug here. Do I like the Book of Boba Fett? I am watching the Book of Boba Fett, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. For those who don't know, Book of Boba Fett is this new Star Wars show, which is currently on Disney Plus. And of course, got my little Baby Yoda mug. Yeah, loving it. Oh, that was hot, dude. That tea was hot. Kangaroo Jack asks, do you think Victory are in the box seat to win the FA Cup? They will play Wellington in Melbourne. So look, we actually did on Thursday. I did a watch along for the FA Cup semi-final draw. Dived into it a little bit there. I think Victory will beat Wellington. They're at home, and they should beat Wellington. And the other semi-final is Mariners taking on Sydney Brisbane. Honestly, we've had such a good run of the Cup at the moment, and we're looking good in the league. So I'm backing my Mariners to win our semi. Honestly, it depends on who's hosting the final, on where the final's played, man. Like if Victory are hosting the final, Mariners have a terrible record in Victoria. Terrible. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but we haven't won a game in Victoria in like something like 10 years. It's atrocious. It's so bad. So if say the finals Mariners Victory, this is the Cup final. If the finals Mariners Victory and it's being played in Melbourne, dude, Victory are like a 90% chance of winning for sure. If it's played at Central Coast Stadium, which fingers crossed is going to happen if we do make it to the final, because that would be epic, dude. If that happens, dude, I don't know, man. I'm backing us for the win. Backing the Mariners for the win, dude. I don't know. I don't know whether that's just me being biased, but I don't know. I just think we've had such a good Cup run at the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shorty says, I can't wait for 18 teams in the A-League. Maybe one day, hey? Maybe one day. Do you reckon we'll see it? Do you reckon you guys will see that one day? It seems pretty realistic that we're going to get to 14. I mean, that's definitely going to happen. And then maybe 16. Do you reckon we'll go to 18? 16 is a nice sort of round number. You've got sort of a nice top 8 with that. I feel like if we're going to 18, maybe we really seriously have to talk about promotion relegation. Maybe get like 2 leagues of 10 teams going or something. That could be interesting. Or 12 teams. Two divisions of 12 teams. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think it'll happen for a while, though. It is something that gets talked about all the time. A-League expansion and promotion relegation. And look, we all want it to happen. We all want it to happen. But I don't know how soon it is. 18, definitely with relegation, says Zachary. Yes, didn't you hear the news ages ago? I assume you're talking about when the A-Leagues did bring up that they were going to look at expansion this year. Or not actually happening this year, but they were going to announce something this year. Is that what you're talking about? 2 divisions of 12 teams. Kangaroo Jack says, my prediction will be Victory v Mariners in the final of the FA Cup. Want to make money this... Want to make money this season in Melbourne for the Victory finals. Always history making. Yeah, I'm like, even if Victory do make it to the final, I'm hoping that we get it on the Central Coast. It would just be so epic. It would be like the biggest occasion we've ever had here. Regional Cup final. It would make sense too. You know, it's a Cup final. It's not like it's the A-League final. It's a Cup final. Get it happening regional, man. Ryan says the Mariners Wellington final would be nice. It certainly wouldn't be one that a lot of people would have predicted. Hey, from the start of the competition to see Mariners and Wellington in the final. And if that is the case, regardless of the result, we lock in our Champions League position then. Because, of course, Wellington can't qualify for the Champions League. How good. Would like to see an MLS All-Star versus A-League All-Star game. That would be interesting. All right, second half is underway here. Let's go. No changes to report from the looks of things. Both teams going ahead with the same lineups. And of course, we'll keep the substitutes updated as we go throughout this game. Okay. Who's going to stamp their dominance early in the second half? Who is it going to be? What do I think about Benny and Kololo? I think he's made a great start to his life at Mariners. He hasn't played that many minutes, man. I think he's just going to get better and better. But he looks lively. He's looked lively in the games he has played. Obviously scored on debut in the Cup too. Was good in the F3 Derby. And a couple of bench appearances since. He's looked good. All right. Cool down the cup of tea. Oh, yeah. It's warm. All right. Let's get the ball on the floor. They're just heading it. Dude, look at this. Just headers. That was hilarious. Ramachan just flew off his ears. How did they win the foul? What was that for? It was a weird one. It was a very weird one. Ramachan just climbed on the back of... Piggybacked by one day. It was a weird one, man. Ross Aloisi's having a laugh on the bench. Good to see. Why can't Phoenix play in the Champions League? Because they're a New Zealand team. They're not part of the Asian football, the AFC. They're not a part of it. So yeah, they can't go in, and I think it's the same for any MPL sides too. They can't qualify for the Champions League. So if it is a Mariners Wellington final in the Cup, Mariners secure that place in the qualifiers, man. Which is awesome, which is really exciting as a Mariners fan. Be awesome. Good throw by Net. Oh, D'Agostino gives it away though. Instantly. Sammy says on Wednesday night, I got given an FFA Cup match ball, which is pretty sick. Very nice. Nice pickup. Always a nice little prize to pick up. Game ball from a match. Still in? No. Jay Barnett's looked okay at left back. As soon as I say that, he gets... Yavi Lopez breaks past him. Timotheo over for Kito. Goes along for Goodwin. Keeps it in. Machan clears. Ryan Machan. D'Agostino. That's a foul. It's yellow card, right? Yellow card surely for Timotheo. He committed a couple fouls in the first half, I'm pretty sure. Gee whiz. Long ball. Cut out by Lopez. I rate Yavi Lopez. I think he's good. Right back for Adelaide United. So he's wrestling with Brillante. He gets the pass away. It's come out left here for Goodwin. Chance here for Adelaide. Numbers in the box. Comes in. Bernardo. Oh, head ball. Came off the arm of Miranda, man. It might have been tucked into his body, to be fair. I think it was tucked into his body, but good chance, Adelaide, man. Craig Goodwin into the box. That was a smart pass. It found Bernardo. Oh, he surely flicked off his arm, Miranda, but it was kind of tucked into his body, so can't really give that handball, can you? Gee whiz. Good chance, though. And now's the corner on here for the Reds. It's going to be Bernardo to deliver. Good ball. Headed away by Barnett. Victory can break. Oh, handball for sure. Jacob Tratt. Let's play on. Adelaide going forward now again. Yavi Lopez. Smart ball. Good one. Header goes wide. Okay, some back and forth stuff here. Ah, dude. Hectic stuff. Hectic stuff. Replay on that potential Miranda handball. I don't think, definitely wasn't handball in the end. Definitely struck his arm, but can't rule out as handball. Way too close. Tucked right into his body, wasn't it? But you can see it just opening up a little bit already. I think we will see goals, man. Well done, Lopez. Yavi Lopez. He's got his work cut out from Yavi Lopez. Trying to contain the young Ben Falami. Who do I want to win? I'd probably take a draw. Look at the foul count on the screen right now. 4 to Adelaide, 12. Sorry, 4 to Victory, 12 to Adelaide. So foul count well in Adelaide's. Don't want to say favour because it's not in their favour, but they've committed 12 fouls, man. Yeah, no, I'd probably take a draw as a Mariners fan. Or honestly, even an Adelaide win, just so Mariners can sort of stay in touch with the top a bit better. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd probably take anything apart from a Victory win as a Mariners fan. Nice play from Victory here. Can they find the killer pass? They're on the right-hand side. They've got numbers. Valupale. Nice 1-2 with Brimmer. Good pass. Oh, my God. Nick D'Agostino has just kicked that out of the bloody stadium. Dude, there's a nice little play. There's like a 1-2 between Valupale and Brimmer. Easy pass in for D'Agostino, who's like maybe 7 meters, 8 meters out from goal. And he's just skied it. It's just gone. That was a shocking miss. I mean, he was. It's not like he was right in front of goal, but he was in the box, and he just sent it. Like it wasn't even close. Gonna play Victory in Adelaide and FIFA. Play as Adelaide, man. Adelaide are underdogs. 2 changes here for the Reds, though. In this game, it's Josh Cavallo and Joey Coletti coming onto the field. 2 players who featured in the Cup during the week. It's Ryan Kiddo who's coming off for Cavallo. So, change at left back for Adelaide United. And it's Joey Coletti who's coming onto the field as well. To replace Blackwood. There you go. So Joey Coletti. And we saw this in the last game, actually, when we did our watch-along of Adelaide Phoenix. Where Joey Coletti came up top to play as a striker. Which, for those who don't know, Joey Coletti more of a holding midfielder than anything. Or a box-to-box midfielder, even. Yeah, but Joey Coletti will be playing up top alongside Stefan Mork. Even Stefan Mork may be playing as a striker with Coletti playing as sort of the number 10 in behind, even, eh? But we will slot Coletti into this into the lineup. All right. updated lineup here for Adelaide United. Coletti into the side, Cavallo slotting into left back. So Ryan Kidder, George Blackwood off. George Blackwood not really having any impact in this game, to be fair. Bernardo on the ball for the Reds. Taking on Barnett again, and he's going to get inside. Good run. Shot's going to go wide. But he's doing well, Bernardo. And I like his attitude. His desire to take players on, try and create something. He's looked like the most likely outlet for Adelaide. And with being a left-footed player, his ability to cut in, he's going to do that a lot. Oh, good ball over the top from Victory. This is Volupele that's in. He's going to send it in towards Brimmer, maybe towards Falami now. Lopez heads clear. Falami's there. Well done, Lopez. He's played well, Yavi Lopez. I mean, he's gotten outpaced a couple times, but Yavi Lopez is another one of those players. It's just he puts in a shift. And how old's Yavi Lopez? I think he might be like 35, 36. Yeah, dude. He's a solid player. All right. Okay, Victory controlling things here now. Adelaide set up to absorb the pressure. You can see they're almost playing Adelaide with almost like a 4-2-4 formation in defense. Ramashan's broken the line though. He's going to try and chip it over. Yavi Lopez there again to cut it out. Oh, and that's a nice little chip away from D'Agostino. How good has he been? Again. He's been all over it. How good. Jacob Trapp. Yavi Lopez. Fun name to say too, Yavi Lopez. And Bernardo Oliveira. These names on that right-hand side for Adelaide United. How good. Challenged by D'Agostino on Cavallo. That was a awkward challenge there for a second. Dude, quick shout out to Nick D'Agostino's beard. How it's so well taken care of. You can tell. It's perfectly shaped. There's some famous beards in the A-League. Of course, we all know Alex Brosk. Rhys Williams, Wanderers captain, has a fantastic beard. But D'Agostino has always got this really sort of. He must really take care of his facial hair. You know what I mean? Jaden, hey, what's going on? Predictions, Simon, from this stage. I'm gonna look. I think there might be only one goal to split it. I think there'll be one goal scored still. I think it might be Victory. I think Victory will get it 1-0. but Adelaide have challenged them at times. It's been a tightly contested game. It's been a lot closer than I probably anticipated. I expected Victory just to be a bit too good. But look, I mean, it just goes to show, Adelaide, even though they haven't necessarily gotten the results throughout the start of the campaign, they've looked good. Falami's in the box now for Victory, and they're going to win a corner victory. Yeah, that's right. Andrew Redmayne has a good beard as well. Who else in the A-League has a solid beard? Andrew Redmayne does have a good beard. Mark Birigitti's got a very clean sort of beard as well. Jack says 0-0. Well, if the defenses keep this up, they've been good so far, both defenses. Then yeah, man. All right. Volupele with the cross. Will that be another corner? No, goal kick. Joe Gauci in the Adelaide goals hasn't had much to do. Both goalkeepers haven't had much to do. Really haven't. Good showing of victory. Active support fans are showing them on the screen now. Active support fans. Is that the correct term? Active supporters. Joey Coletti on the ball. Who's shifted up top for Adelaide then? If Joey Coletti's dropping that far back. Jaden says, I think Adelaide will win. It'd be an upset, but it'd be a big result. Victory on the front foot here. Ball into D'Agostino. Goes down. Just outmuscled by Timotheu, but good nice little pass from Volupile to get it into the box. And it was an opportunity there for Nick D'Agostino, man. All right. Ooh. Good tumble there from Nick D'Agostino. Marcus says, I hope for an Adelaide upset. Could happen. Could happen. They've done well. We're past the hour mark now. And Adelaide have done well to keep themselves in this game so far. Pass stats in favour of the home side. Passing actually very even, 79-78. Cross in from Volupile. I can't find D'Agostino. Timotheu with a clearance. Adelaide defence, man. Dealing with most things so far this game. They haven't given victory much chance. Tratt getting in there again. Coletti can send Goodwin on his way. Doesn't do so. And he's going to lose the ball here. Ramashan picks up the free kick. Popovich has the best beard, says Jaden. Tony Popovich is... he's got a very classy look to him, doesn't he? I love how this has turned into like a beard rating. A-League men's beard rating. How good. Cross stats up on the screen there. How about that? 12 crosses for victory. Only 6 for Adelaide. That's more so victory just simply creating more chances. When shall we see more changes for potentially Melbourne victory? Should they be making changes? Is it working already? I mean, the team that's on the field is able to win this game. They might have another chance here. It's Volupile now. Around... No, can't get around. Goodwin can break here. Oh, Ramashan just pinching the ball. It's going to be a free kick. Some questionable free kicks being awarded this game, I must say. Bernardo on the ball for Adelaide. They've taken it quickly. Bernardo cutting across field to Goodwin. Adelaide are building here. Cross blocked by Guerrier. Bernardo on the ball now on this left-hand side. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? We need to give him a run. Someone give him a run, man. Goodwin's forced to go back. Cavallo. He's going to go back again to Isaias. Honestly, it's nervy stuff for victory, knowing that they don't have it. They don't have a lead. They don't have the lead, and yeah, man. Okay. Why did they change the A-League logo? They just went for a rebrand, man. Oh, and it wasn't just the logo, it was the whole thing, wasn't it? To the A-Leagues. A-League men's and A-League women's. It was a whole big rebrand. Digital rebranding too. The whole thing. One day on the ball for Adelaide. Yavi Lopez. Adelaide now with a little bit of decent possession. Can they be productive with it is the question. Gauchi, Isaias. Playing out from the back here, the Reds. Joey Coletti, risky. Look at Victory ready to pounce, man. They're pressing high. They're not sitting back. That's for sure. Oh, that's a sloppy pass, and it's an easy pickup for Isaias. Adelaide can break here. They've got 4 players in attack. 5 now with Mork joining the attack. Goodwin in towards Mork. That's a heavy touch, dude. Come on. Come on. They've got in a good position now. There's just a bit of a lazy touch from Stephen Mork. Ben Falami. Victory. What can Falami create? Still going. Ben Falami, good move. They just managed to deal with it, Adelaide in defense. Okay. It's opening up. It is opening up more and more. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right, Jaden. It will be a little bit delayed. And that's why I've got the clock you'll see here in the live stream. So the clock that you see ticking away here is what I've got here reacting to. So whether you want to pause, you can pause whatever you're watching or whatever and sync it up. So the clock's just there if anyone wants to sync it up. All right, Brillante. Barnett. Slow build up from Melbourne Victory. Look at the number of red shirts. The structures has been impeccable for pretty much this whole game. Ryan Mashan's got a pocket of space. Isaias is getting across to him. Isaias has worked hard too, hasn't he? There's 2 defensive midfielders for Adelaide. Isaias and one day. They work so hard off the ball just to cover the gaps. Not letting those wingers cutting inside. Leighton Brooks preparing to come on for Melbourne Victory. That's a good substitution to bring on. Imagine one of the wingers will be coming off. Here's Falami. Good run. Don't keep going inside. Why did you try and pass? Keep going. The gap was opening up. D'Agostino was dragging the other central defender, Timotheu probably. Keep running, Falami. Why do you pass? I'm not even a supporter of these teams, and I'm getting frustrated because both teams are creating good opportunities. It's just the final thing that is not there. What can Adelaide do now? Isaias on the ball. Switches it out wide to Yavi Lopez on the right. Come on, Adelaide. Here we go. What can they do? Bernardo. Approaching the 70th minute mark. Bernardo. Oh, take him on. Come on. I want to see more. Flying in. Referee's coming over for it. He doesn't like the challenge. It was Falami with the challenge on Mork. He flew in. Will it be a card? I don't think it is. He did fly in, and he didn't collect the ball. He didn't really collect Mork either. Oh, well, he did on the follow through, but not with the initial boot. Okay. Adelaide free kick. Here we go. Craig Goodwin, Isaias standing over it. Goodwin's delivery is a good one. Jacob Tratt. Oh, my God. Oh, what a chance. Off the freaking crossbar, man. Oh, my God. That is the second opportunity. Jacob Tratt should have 2 goals in this game. And oh, my God. Off the crossbar. Are you kidding me? Adelaide's so close to breaking the deadlock. Jacob Tratt again. He should have scored absolutely in the first half. Again from a set piece. Victory are in. Oh, no. He's offside. Oh, it's a foul. Oh, dude. Let's take a breath for a second. This replay here. Craig Goodwin with the corner. Oh, my God. What a chance. Where's the defense? Jacob Tratt with acres of space in the Victory box. Not a defender around him. and it has a clear header on goal, and it's just clattered against the crossbar, bounced down and away. 14 shots to Melbourne victory so far, 7 for Adelaide. But honestly, Reds should be in front. Reds should be in front. They've had the better chances. Leighton Brooks is coming on here for to replace. It's going to be Nishan Velupillay coming off, who has put in a good shift. Velupillay has put in a good shift. Leighton Brooks coming on, and an ad break and free to wear, of course. Oh, of course. Okay, dude, this is building an excitement. This game, isn't it? It's getting more and more tense. The double ad break though for free to wear. How good. You're right, Jezeboy. That was extremely close. Doesn't get closer than that. Like the fact that not only did he have like a header off a free kick and it hit the crossbar, but it was like he had no pressure on him at all. Like how is he not tracked? All the victory defenders were sort of towards the near post. There's going to be a debut here for Aaron Kunda, who I'll tell you right now, I don't know anything about. He's wearing the number 66. We have seen a few Adelaide players make their debut in the past, this season. A goalkeeper. He's coming for Bernardo, it looks like. Leighton Brooks on for Melbourne victory, though, of course. There we go. So a debut for the youngster. Ooh. Can he come on and be the hero for Adelaide United? That's the question. Can you imagine? Wouldn't that be epic? All right. We're in the final 20 minutes. There's still plenty of time to go in this game. Still plenty of time for one of these sides to find a winner. Coletti's pass has gone wayward. All right. Ooh. Aaron Kunda almost getting in there. Oh, That was a flare? Really? I didn't see a flare. Timothy with a long ball down the line looking for Cavallo. Gary is going to be there to deal with it and does so calmly. Leighton Brooks, well done to get around Goodwin. Brooks still going. 1-2 with D'Agostino and wins the throw. Nice work for Leighton Brooks. He's a good player as well. He's a good player, Leighton Brooks. They've got it, with the likes of Velupillay, Brooks coming off the bench. They've got good attacking threat. Melbourne victory. The reason why I think they are so good is just how they're so balanced overall. Like they've got strength all over the place. You know what I mean? They've got great defenders, experienced defense with the likes of David. I mean, some of the guys aren't playing tonight, but Roderick Miranda is certainly an experienced defender. In midfield, Ryan Mashan, Brillante, Brimmer. Good plays all over the park, eh? So, Victory are able to make 2 more changes. For Adelaide, they can still make 1 more. Both teams a little bit undermanned when it comes to both benches, though, should be said. Injuries haven't helped them. Positive COVID cases, too, don't help. Brooks almost away there. hellos in the chat and says my prediction is 0-0. It's looking more and more likely, isn't it? But at the same time, having said that, the further it goes on, it is a derby match. And how often do we see late drama? How often do we see a late goal? Joe Gauchi finally getting a touch of the ball in the Adelaide goal, in the Adelaide goals. Good tee, man. Good tee. That's a poor clearance from Gauchi. Melbourne Victory throw in a decent position here as we pass the 75th minute. Aaron Kunda to score. How good would that be on debut for Adelaide United? Oi, collision there between D'Agostino and Timotheo. D'Agostino stayed down and has won the free kick. Timotheo, who is already on a yellow card, I should state. I don't think he'll pick up a yellow for that. But D'Agostino was taken out. Ooh, Marcus asked an interesting question in the chat. Could Popovic coach the Socceroos in the future? Honestly? Yeah. I think he's a fantastic coach. I think he is. Yeah. So, yeah, for sure. All right, free kick for Melbourne Victory here. They had a bunch of free kicks in the first half, weren't able to capitalise, weren't even really able to, have any decent shots on goal. So, let's see how this plays out. It's going to be Jake Brimmer to deliver. Leighton Brooks is over it as well. But surely it will be a Brimmer delivery here. It will be. Near post headed clear by Goodwin. Will Reds break? Aaron Kunda making the run. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, he's just going to get away from him. There's more of a poor pass from Coletti than anything. Jaden says D'Agostino is in everything tonight. Dude, he's been everywhere, hey. He's been everywhere. Nick D'Agostino. He's worked hard. Aaron Kunda was formerly with West United, right? Actually, you might be right. Sort of rings a bell. You know what? Let's go to the old Google. It's testing my brain. Testing my knowledge. This is certainly his first game for Adelaide United, as far as I know, though. As far as I know. Has a seagull ever been hit before at this ground during a game? Yes. Yes, there was one during, I think it was during an FFA Cup. Actually, it might have been the Cup final a few years back, like a Melbourne City game. And I'm pretty sure it was all right. I remember they had to stop the game. They had to get the seagull off the field. And I think they showed it afterwards, and it was and it was cool. It was good. Yeah, so it has happened before. It has happened before. It's a fair question, man, because there's so many seagulls at these Melbourne grounds, as we always see. Look at them on the screen. I can see a dozen of them on the screen just right now. Yeah, dude. All right. Was Aaron Kunda formerly of Western United? Let's find out. I'm doing a little bit of Googling on the fly here. You might be right, eh? Born in 2006. Doesn't that make you feel old? He's born 2006. Left winger. Looking up. No, it looks like he has come up through the academy side at Adelaide. It's not telling me that he was part of Western squad. And he's only, so yeah, dude, he's only He's 15 years of age. He turns 16 in a month, in less than a month. Isn't that crazy? Oh, there we go. We got some. Aaron Cutter's from the Raiders in South Australia. There we go. Thanks for the info. Thanks for backing me up. Appreciate it. Here we go. Brimmer with a delivery. Far post. Gauchi comes out to claim. We are into the final 10 minutes of this game, past the 80th minute now. And it is game on. It is yeah, man. Who's gonna break this deadlock? Brillante and Mork with some I've had a couple tosses in this game. Aaron Kunder from the Raiders, and I played with at under 24. Is that actually legit? That's dope. That's so good, and he's getting a run now. He's 15 years of age. 15 years of age. How about that? What an achievement. Not the youngest player to play in the A-League. There has been a number of 15-year-olds to make debuts at professional level. But let's see what he can do. Imagine if he does score the goal, man. Ends up being the hero. That'd be epic. Kind of want it to happen now. As the ladder stands, they're showing here on the screen. Adelaide will stay in 7th place. 7 points. This 1 point of victory will shift them... Well, of course, stay in 1st place. But will shift them ahead by 1 point ahead of MacArthur. MacArthur, of course, still with some games to play. As many of the other teams still have. Good throw from Gary. Brimmer goes down. Did he get clipped? I think it was one day. Brimmer has stayed down, out of the field of play. No reason to stop the game because he's not even on the field. Unless it's a serious injury, but no, it didn't look that serious. Gary with a cross. Brimmer's come back into the field of play now. Barry, you're right, man. It has been a good non-scoring game so far. It's been very entertaining. Very entertaining. And it's getting more and more entertaining here. A little bit of a replay here on the Brimmer incident. One day, this angle might give us a better indication. It might have been like the softest of touches. I don't think it's penalty worthy though. Marcus says the guy who used to play for Western United was Irundakunda. Surname only slightly different. There we go. So it's a very similar surname though. Diving deep into the A-League archives for that one, aren't we? The player archives. Okay. Let's go. Who's scoring? It's happening, man. I'm manifesting it. Yeah, I'm manifesting it. Not too long to go in this game. I think we're going to see a winner. Shot stats favour the home side. 14 to victory. 8 to Adelaide United. Long ball here for Leighton Brooks. Plays it in for D'Agostino. For victory. Long range strike. Oh my God, what a goal! What a goal! Nick D'Agostino has just scored a worldie with his weak foot. Melbourne victory break the deadlock. What a freaking strike. Oh my God, that is a goal worthy of winning this game, which has been so tightly contested. But D'Agostino has just scored an incredible goal. Melbourne victory. The pressure has paid off finally. Wow. He's been grabbing the goals, Nick D'Agostino. He grabbed the crucial goal in the Melbourne derby last month. Leighton Brooks set it up. Just controlled it, played it into him. Found the gap. Oh, that's a fantastic goal with his weak foot. And to get it away from Joe Gauchi into the top corner. From outside the box like that. He had to find the gap past Timotheu. Oh, that's the perfect amount of power. Perfect placement. That's an incredible goal, man. That's an incredible goal. It's not the best goal we've seen so far this season, but that's top 3. That's top 3 for me right now. Straight up. For me, Andrew Naboot's goal against Adelaide is still top. But that was a fantastic strike. What a goal! Who scored us, Ava? Nick D'Agostino. Nick D'Agostino scoring it. Fantastic stuff. Wow, what a goal. Jezza Boy says, what a hit. What a hit. What a hit indeed. And as I said, worthy of winning this game, which has been so tightly contested because Adelaide have been so good in defense, and now we'll have to push. Adelaide have to push. Here we go. Barry says insane goal. Jaden says worldy. How good was that? We were waiting. I said it, didn't I? I said it literally like a minute before. I was like, we're getting a goal. We're getting a goal. And Nick D'Agostino must have heard it. Nick D'Agostino was tuning into the live watch along while I was on the field. All right, what have Adelaide got, man? They're undermanned in attack. They don't have a recognised striker on the field. They've got Joey Coletti playing through the middle. Here's Craig Goodwin for Adelaide United. Plays in a cross. Stefan Mork. Oh, he's missed it. Yeah, Lopez. What a goal. It's another one. Yavi Lopez equalises. 1-1. Drama. Has referee stopped it? What's going on? What is going on right now? Kalav is complaining a minute after Adelaide broke the deadlock. What is going on? It's a goal, man. It's given. It's 1-1. Let's see the replay of this. Craig Goodwin. Good cross. Stefan Mork missed the ball. Barnett shanked the clearance. Well, Mork was in the way, so Mork goes down. He just slips and is in the way of Kalava. That's a goal, dude. That's fair. Mork's just down. Kalava's just going to step over him. Dude. Will they look at that? What do you guys make of it? No goal. And Kalava has just shoved Stefan Mork. Oh, no goal. Kalava is pumped. Oh my God, look at him. Look at the man. Kalava is... Victory fans are celebrating like they just scored a goal. This game, Iran Kunda, the 15-year-old, is having a spray at the referee right now. It has been 0-0 for 84 minutes, and this game has just exploded into life. So, VAR rule it offside. Kalava shoves Stefan Mork away. Adelaide thought they had the equaliser. Holy crap, dude. What do you guys make? Jaden says clear goal. Jezza Boy says should be a goal. I mean, they rule that off. They would rule that out if Mork's in his line of sight in an offside position. Mork's just on the floor, just chilling. And yeah, he's like in the vicinity of Kalava. But how often do we see corners right now? Here's the thing. How often do we see corners and players boxing around the goalkeeper? You never see those get ruled out. Mork didn't even touch him. That's harsh, dude. That's harsh against Adelaide. That's harsh. Am I being too harsh? What do you guys make of it? Mariners for Life says they're getting robbed. Jane says robbed. Barry says robbed. You guys are saying goal, so you guys are agreeing with me too. Dude. Dramatic stuff, man. One day he's just gone for a challenge and picks up a yellow card. Isai is complaining. This game, it's a derby, man, and this is what we get. It has been bubbling for the whole game. It's been bubbling. And in this final 6-7 minutes, it's just exploded. Victory score with a banger. And then... oh, dude, that's I hate fouls like that. Like one day just going in just to take him out. Like I hate seeing that, dude. He knows exactly what he's doing one day there. But Adelaide United, man. Ava says they're getting robbed. Dude. Dr. Dingo says take that, Adelaide. They've been hard done by, man. That's a goal, dude. That's a goal. I'd really love to hear the explanation behind that. Like, think of the thing that I just said before. Think of corners. when opposition players are boxing around the goalkeeper. They do it all the time. And if they're just in the vicinity, if they're within like a 1 square meter of the goalkeeper, they're not going to rule that out. Stefan Mork's just like he didn't even meant to like interfere with the goalkeeper at all. He went for the shot or the header or whatever it was. Ends up on the floor near Kalava. And Kalava, dude, it's so harsh. Oh, dude, if that was my Mariners, dude, I'd be spewing. You have no idea. All right, Yavi Lopez on the attack for Adelaide, who still need the winner. Craig Goodwin, it's a goal. Craig Goodwin's just scored a volley. Adelaide have done it. Oh my God, they've done it. Craig Goodwin, they have done it. This will stand. What a ball in from Yavi Lopez. And Craig Goodwin scores. And this is the real one. Adelaide active away fans are going off. Oh, the drama. Goodwin, the saviour for Adelaide. Yavi Lopez on the right-hand side. Had to play the perfect cross. Goodwin hits it first time. What a finish, dude. Oh, my God. No chance Kalava. Again, perfect power, perfect placement. This derby has just exploded. It keeps going from one height to another. I got pumped about D'Agostino's winner. And then out of nowhere we get a disallowed goal. We get everything happening, man. Isais is coming from the field. He's being subbed off for or is he? Maybe he's not. Is Dorigo coming on? What's going on? It is Isais. He's coming off. Oh, dude, I've got to catch a breath, man. Jezza Boy says, wonderful hit. Oh, is Isais? Wait, what? Isais has just been sent off. What just happened? Isais has just been sent off. What? Adelaide score. Isais has just been sent off. What's going on? Someone in the chat, let me know what's going on. What's going on? I have no idea what's happening right now. Stefan Mork is going to come off for Louis Dorigo. What is happening? I'm freaking out, man. You guys don't know either? No one knows? They're celebrating for the goal. All of a sudden, they cut back to live. And Isais is walking off the field for a red card. What? What's going on, dude? What is going on? Okay, they're showing this. They're having a laugh. Ref. Oh, dude. There's nothing on the replay. There's nothing that showed there. I don't know whether Isais said something. Talking to the ref, I think, said Adelaide Crows. Oh, my God, dude. Dude, I can't keep up, man. I can't keep up. Jaden says something he said to the ref, I think. Cavallo's just gone down, elbow to the face from Leighton Brooks. Man. All right. Updated lineup here for Adelaide United. Isais is off. This is the first ever time I've done a watch along and a player's been sent off. So I've tweaked the lineup here just to show that Isais is only playing with one man up top. So we don't know what the red card is for. I'm gonna have to, after the game, we'll jump into Twitter. We'll jump into somewhere. We'll try and find out what's going on. Ava says this is so fun. Last 6 minutes. It's been chaotic, eh? It's been chaotic. Oh, Cavallo's down after this elbow to the face from Brooks. And is getting treatment. And there was 5 minutes added on. But, dude, it feels like we've played 10 seconds of that. So who knows, man? Who knows how long extra will get played on? The drama's not over, I'll tell you that. Wow. Wow, dude, I'm just recovering. I was so chill. I was so chill before. In the last 10 minutes. It's been complete and utter mayhem. So just to recap, the last, 10, 11 minutes. D'Agostino scores one of the best goals we've seen so far this season with his weak foot. Adelaide go up the other end of the field a minute later. Score what should have been a goal. Was disallowed. Then a couple minutes later, Yavi Lopez plays an across for Goodwin. And they score. Isaias gets sent off for something we don't know about. It is now the 96th minute. And there'll be extra minutes to play because we've barely played any of these minutes. Because there's been goals, there's been red cards, there's been the injury to Cavallo. Laurie Latanzio's just come onto the field for, who was it that came off? Was it Falami? I think that came off. And Lachlan Barr's going to come on for his debut for Adelaide United for Josh Cavallo here. So the substitute coming off. Oh man, I can't keep up. Chaos. Utter chaos, am I right? Barr signed his injury placement for the defender injury placement for Nick Ansell. So, how long we've got left to play? Probably not long at all. Irakunda almost getting in there. Trying to sneak in for the goal. Not able to do so. Will I do a live watch along for the Wanderers game? I am, yes. Live watch along happening tomorrow night for Melbourne City versus Wanderers from 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. All right, we still have minutes to play here. It's Laurie Latanzi on the ball, in for Brillante. It's Brimmer who has worked so hard this game, and he's going to pick up the foul, I think. They're going quickly. D'Agostino. Here's Barnett. Chance for victory. Can they find the winner? Barnett with a cross. Guerrier. Oh, head clash. Oh, no. As Dorigo and Gary have just collided heads, dude. He doesn't look well. Both players committing to it, man. Jason Gary and Louis Dorigo look hurt. That's not good. Dude, this game, what is going on? Oh, dude, the replay doesn't look good, man. Louis Dorigo just clattered into the back by Gary. Both players going for the ball. I mean, Dorigo had no idea. Gary is just going for the ball, Jason Gary. Oh, dude, I really hope these guys are all right. Jason Gary is sitting up. Oh, Louis Dorigo doesn't look good, man. It's not good. We're now in the 99th minute. And again, still, we've barely played any of this injury time. Oh, my goodness. Brian says, I was watching this game from the start. So boring, still the 83rd minute. Yeah, it was a bad head clash, eh? Good to see Louis Dorigo sitting up now. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. It didn't look good, man. He was in a lot of pain initially, from what it looked like, at least. Jeez, man. They're just showing the replay here. Oh, no. Oh, they're showing the replay of some of the goals here. D'Agostino strike, dude. How good. Oh, dude. I'm just flustered, man. It's been chaotic. It's been a chaotic last 15 minutes. How good has this been, though, right? This is A-League football on free-to-air. It has to be said as well. Louis Dorigo's coming from the field very slowly. I'm surprised they wouldn't just get a stretcher on for him, dude. Don't make him walk. We are now into the hundreds when it comes to the minutes. And yeah, dude. Hopefully Louis is okay. He's a good young player, Louis Dorigo. So, we might have another, I'm going to say maybe 2 or 3 minutes to play. I mean, it's the ref's discretion. I mean, he might call it after this, hey, with the way that it's gone. Cavallo's gone down with an elbow. Dorigo's coming from the field. Adelaide are going to be playing these last few minutes with 9 men on the field. Isaias has been sent from the field. Dude, they are just dropping. These players are just dropping from the field. 2 substitutions as well. Dorigo just came on. Louis Dorigo just came on. Cavallo came on as a substitute. Both are off. Yeah, dude. All right. All right. Is there late drama? Is there going to be a winning goal? We are in the 102nd minute of this game. The ref could call it at any moment. I wouldn't be surprised if he does do it soon. But as I mentioned, I feel like they've barely played any injury time. All right, Jay Barnett. Adelaide with 9 men on the field. They're basically playing a 4... What is it? Like a 4-4 formation. 2 blocks of 4. Joe Gauci claims the ball. Let's breathe. Let's breathe. Well, Adelaide not really able to commit too many players forward, considering they don't have enough players on the field. But it's going to come forward towards Goodwin. Good to see that Jason Gary's okay after that head clash. Dorigo, we just hope he's all good as well. Ross Aloisi asking for calm in his side. That might be it. Adelaide are going to take the draw, man. They'll be happy with it. They're just showing the tunnel cam here. Louis Dorigo going down the tunnel. That's one of the worst head knocks I've seen, man. I mean, it's good to see he's up, he's walking, he looks okay. He does look a bit groggy, actually, has to be said, but yeah, dude. Aaron Kunde has been lively since coming off the bench. He's wanted to get involved. He hasn't really had any opportunities as of yet on goal. 104th minute. Full time could be called at any moment now, I get the sense. But just play on here. And Victory have 2 extra players on the field right now. Should be committing numbers forward. Get one of these centre backs up there, man. Go for the win. Lachlan Barr getting his first touch of A-League football. Clears it out for a throw. And that's it. Full time, ladies and gentlemen. After what has been a dramatic game in the end between both sides. Melbourne Victory won. Adelaide won. The original rivalry ends all square. And man, what do we make of it? What do we make of it? 84th minute, Nick D'Agostino scores a fantastic strike. Then the first minute of injury time, Craig Goodwin with a volley to equalise. But of course, the goal that was disallowed just moments before. Yavi Lopez should have had a goal in my opinion, and a lot of you guys agreed as well. Stefan Mork was deemed to be interfering with Kalava. But I don't think it was enough to rule out the goal, man. But Adelaide managed to get their equaliser anyway. And then straight after that equaliser, Isaias was sent off for reasons we do not know. And then after that, Josh Cavallo gets elbowed in the face by Leighton Brooks. Brooks picks up only a yellow card. Could he have been sent off? Maybe. But Cavallo goes off. And then a head clash between Jason Gary and Louis Dorigo. Hopefully both those guys are okay. Especially Louis Dorigo, who had to come from the field. Adelaide finishing the game with only 9 players on the field. But oh my goodness, what a game. What a game, dude. Costa says United should have won. Look, credit to them for defending so well throughout pretty much the whole game. It was just a little moment of brilliance from Nick D'Agostino to score that fantastic goal. And that's his 4th goal of the season, Nick D'Agostino. There we go. 4th goal of the season. So that'll take him equal top of the scoring charts at the moment alongside Beckham Mikaldazzi. And, dude, yeah, but you're right, man. I mean, Adelaide United probably could have gotten 3 points out of this game. I think Victory were a little bit... They weren't poor by any stretch of the imagination, but they were just a little bit, not what we usually... not as clinical or as ruthless as we usually see from the ladder leaders. Barry says United robbed. Jezboy says, what an end to the game. Yeah, dude. An epic end. And as I mentioned before, it was boiling, it was bubbling the whole game. Like it was simmering, and then it just exploded. And it was just non-stop. From like the 84th minute, 83rd minute onwards, just utter chaos, dude. Absolute chaos. And, but yeah, man, I think it's an important point for Adelaide United, who will take this result from, and I said this earlier, that this is going to be one of the hardest away trips this season. So for Adelaide United to come here and grab a point, especially knowing that Victory had beaten them, their rivals had beaten them twice already this season. Yeah. Costa, you're right. Trat should have scored twice, and the goal that was disallowed should have counted. I agree. Trat had 2 fantastic opportunities. Like crazy good opportunities. Like he should have scored. Just so clear those opportunities for Jacob Trat. Should have had 2. One in the first half, one in the second half. Hit the crossbar. And then I agree. The goal for Adelaide, the Yavi Lopez strike, should have counted as a goal. Adelaide could have had 4 in this game. Adelaide could have had 4. And how many clear-cut chances did Victory create? Not many. Well, if you base it off clear chances, big chances created, Adelaide were more effective in that sense. But look, as I mentioned, I think they'll take the draw in the end, which isn't the worst result. But they probably will feel that maybe they were robbed not to get the 3 points in this one. And for Melbourne Victory, well, yeah, man. It's going to be fascinating to see what happens in the coming weeks. Melbourne Victory, they'll need to bounce back after not being able to pick up the 3 points here and just slightly underperforming in this game. They were, of course, missing some key players. And they will bounce back, I'm sure. But, yeah, dude, what a game. What a fantastic game. And, of course, we are doing a watch-along tomorrow night for the other game this weekend. It is Melbourne City taking on Western Sydney Wanderers, which I'm very fascinated to watch. Both teams' last A-League men's game was 3 weeks ago. We did see City play in the FA Cup during the week, though. But Western Sydney Wanderers, we haven't seen since their 2-0 loss away to the Mariners a few weeks back. And, yeah, dude, so will it be Carl Robinson's last game in charge? Maybe. Costa says United are screwed in the next game because Isais is suspended. Cavallo injured. Dorigo injured, so we don't really have a midfield because Mork might leave. Isais, yeah, suspended. Obviously, I mean, Dorigo looks... I mean, whether those guys can come back, whether maybe you'd imagine that of concussions. If they can, whether they do recover soon enough. But yeah, there's a good chance that all those guys could be... Well, Isais is definitely out, obviously, serving his suspension. But Cavallo, Dorigo, it's a good point without a midfield. So they've basically got one day and maybe Coletti. They'll probably have to start one day in Coletti. Those are basically the 2 senior midfielders they have in the side now. Hey. Yeah. That's right. Imagine being an Adelaide fan and turning the TV off after the victory goal. And it was just chaos from there, wasn't it? Yeah. All good, Jezza boy. Thoughts on the red card? I have nothing to say because no one knows anything. Has anyone heard anything? Let's jump on Twitter now. I can't comment on it because I've got literally no idea what happened. So let's jump on Twitter, see if anyone has any insight on what went down with Isais. Because, yeah, I've got no idea, man. I've got no idea. We need a striker. I do agree that Adelaide need a striker. All right, let's see what people are saying about Isais. Any word here? Nothing that I can see here in terms of talking about the SIE's penalty. I'll have to have a bit of a deep dive, and I don't know whether we'll hear more coming out from the reaction from this game. Whether we get more clarity on terms of what actually happened. He must have just said something. He must have said something or something. I don't know. Yeah, dude. Adelaide Crows says Blackwood did literally nothing. I don't think he touched the ball once, did he, George Blackwood? He's the kind of player that, like, honestly, he had a good game. He had a good game against Phoenix last week. He did. But this wasn't the game for him. It wasn't really the game for a striker like him to really star in. It was more about, we saw the likes of Bernardo, Goodwin getting more involved on the wings, utilising those wide areas. But it's just way too stacked in the middle there, so Blackwood not able to get any chance on the ball, hey? I think we're getting a striker from Europe in January transfer window. I think we're hearing that it's from Asia. I think the overseas striker, I think we've heard just in the past, I think today, is that he's coming from Asia. So, yeah. But yeah, make sure to join me tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for the watch along of Melbourne City versus Western Sydney Wanderers. Very excited for that one. Aside from that, have a fantastic rest of your nights and a great rest of your weekends. I'll see you in tomorrow night's live stream right here on YouTube from 6:30 p.m. And have a good one, guys.